of the Wakiso Mira Growers and Dealers Association Limited.
Growers of khat could be at a loss again as Parliament has passed clauses banning anything to do with the crop under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Control Bill that is under reconsideration. The same ban applies to other drugs like marijuana.
The committee deems it necessary to ensure public health by prohibiting cannabis sativa and khat iduris.
An option is a waiver provided for under the law for regulated licensing of farms to deal in the drugs for medical purposes and research.
The committee finds it necessary to propose more stringent measures to mitigate the supply. To this extent, the committee proposes to increase the fine and the jail term for the person who exposes the children to drug abuse.
Hefty penalties are prescribed in the bill, with offenders likely to be fined up to 1 billion shillings.
Fine not exceeding 50,000 currency points or 3 times the market value of the drug, whichever is greater, or imprisonment not exceeding 20 years, or both.
The woman member of Parliament for Butambala District, a khat-growing area, was one of the MPs who opposed banning the crop.
In my constituency survive on khat. If government is to take away khat from people that survive on it, we must provide an alternative. I have 2 minutes, they will not allow me to come back. Yesterday we heard the Minister for Agriculture saying no more seedlings, finance saying no money. When you are saying no to every avenue and you have not provided an alternative.
However, most argue that the health dangers associated with the crop outweigh the economic value of khat.
So members, I beg of you, addiction is a growing disease. You do not start with cannabis. You start with a lower drug. They will start with kuba, they will start with shisha. Then they go on upgrading from level to level until when they hit rock bottom. As I speak, members, we have doctors who are admitted in mental institutions, and their certificates, their degrees are hanging.
We have just talked about rehabilitation centers. How many rehabilitation centers are in Uganda that are treating people for free? Just give me one. None. They are not there and they are not functioning. So what economic gain are we even talking about? At whose expense?
In favor, say aye. To the contrary, nay. The ayes have it.
Reconsideration of the bill follows a decision of the Constitutional Court which struck down the then Act of Parliament for having been passed without quorum. This was in a petition by members of the Wakiso Mira Growers and Dealers Association Limited, which equally challenged the inclusion of the plant in the law, which argument the court did not focus on. Jackson Onyango, NTV at Parliament.